Okay, we're back. And yeah, today I think we're gonna do the Lantern Rite quest and then Xianyun since today's the last day for the event. And yeah, I haven't done anything for the event yet. But yeah, since the story kind of um, since the event, the last Gracerna, and then yeah, that's for the Xianyun story quest. So we're gonna do the Xianyun story quest first. We kind of started it already. From the Baizu story quest when I did last time. I just kind of started already, and then now I started the first part of it. If I remember, there's like Xianyun clothes designer get her body like actual human what was that? Get her human form, and then she visits Ganyu, and then right now visits Shenhe. Okay, so this Shenhe is working at Xiangling's restaurant. Restaurant. Yeah, here.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human.
I bet. Yeah, is that weird? Like, I remember Cloud Retainer has this vibration effect. Not vibration, reverb effect on her voice. Like, it makes it sounds like the voice from your head. But right now it just sounds very human. But I guess it kind of makes sense since it is her human form.
Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Managing customers, yeah.
Seems like you've been making progress.
Maybe she met
So
some
by
Karen.
Dealing with them, you mean...
Oh yeah, that's kind of scary in the context of Shenhe.
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
You're just scared.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
Violence is the second option.
And you,
for
Master?
her.
How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Huh, just as expected of Master. I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Yeah, we just did.
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see.
The story thing.
In that
Right.
case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh nice, we're getting more
Oh?
backstories.
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
It's so hard to understand.
Master
kind of
once participated in a
what
race
she's-
against
what she's
Mooncarver.
saying.
After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest.
I mean, I've seen Mooncarver also fly in the Argon quest, I think.
In response, Master agreed to forego flying
she
in return
also
for being
and he
able to
also
use
fly?
one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again?
A bicycle?
An
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder
That's a fancy way.
Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
Can it be that fast?
Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Yeah, I'm imagining if it's like a normal bicycle, it wouldn't go well on like rocks can climb a cliff, since Leo is like that.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest.
Have you been lonely, Master?
That's the real question.
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one reminds me of Free Rent for some reason.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
I wonder if Free Rent is lonely. Since she also lives a long time.
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the...
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations.
That's a long way of saying, why didn't you come?
This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
Okay, yeah, she's yapping. I don't know what she's talking about. It's like a different version of facial.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Leo music here. It's been so long since I've been to Leo. Liyue.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
I've just been on Sumeru because the commission is the fastest. Can you eat this kind of food, Cloud Retainer?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has all...
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss,
Chinese
but
food
our tables are
status.
full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny? But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
You can wait for someone to
Well,
finish.
you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's
Okay, I'll ask around.
We can leave. Oh.
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... Ah, well,
So
Paimon
that's quite
doesn't mind.
polite.
What about
I'm
you
sure
guys?
people wouldn't mind like that on an actual restaurant. I don't mind either, as long as you don't mind.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai. Granny?
And Shuyu.
Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
She doesn't
Yeah.
look that young.
A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
That doesn't really. Oh, she knows her.
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
I thought it's been a while since
Oh.
Clouded Dinner.
Have we met before?
No.
Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
What?
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised
That
earthworms on the
sounds
menu.
really cursed.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can hurt to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. I need any help?
Paimon can recommend the menu, that would help.
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has
Oh.
pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually,
no.
her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
I swear, if they're gonna make a sad story again, I'm gonna lose it. Like, it seems just every story quest just gonna one person that's. We have the traveler being a third party, and then we have the one that's the center of the story quest, and then we have two NPC that is just that just have a sad story. It seems I'm trying. I'm sensing a pattern here, like the cycle of story quests with Genshin. It's a trope now. What about your parents?
They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
That's sad.
Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
It
Sure,
must
it's
be-
hard at times, but
Yeah,
you
it's
just
must
gotta
be
make the
really
best
tough
of the life
just to
you've
live
got.
alone, and then your
Wow,
granny is just
you're really tough for your
having
age,
memory
kid.
issue.
You're too kind.
Yeah, this guy is
And
really tough.
me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really...
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things.
Well,
I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and you know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many?
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
I don't think that's it, Paimon.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear, and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
Yes, the
In that
expert.
case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now.
Young, this is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on?
As one said, fate must have brought us together.
Are you sure? Paimon's Paimon.
That would never get old. Paimon's Paimon. English is a weird language. I'm Shiba.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
It's normal thing for us in a story quest. We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, all we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of
That-
course I do.
What she actually does?
The
What?
heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
That sounds like
Okay, taking that as a no.
as a red.
I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
Oh, she's
A martial arts
so
heroine?
powerful.
Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric tradition.
Are you leaving already?
nice.
I'll go
You
order
get it
some food,
first.
Granny.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Street word rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at
I
Yujing
kinda
Terrace
forgot the
once
other
you are
name of
ready.
Madame Ping. Okay, let's go. We're gonna meet Sincho.
The food is unbelievable.
Where are you going, Granny? Don't you like
What?
the
They're
food?
leaving already?
Fresh milk. I need to buy you some fresh milk.
Milk. What?
You need to drink milk before eating, or the
Granny, you're forgetting things again. I'm not a little baby anymore. I can.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
But it's still nice to have some milk for a spicy food, especially the super spicy one. Otherwise, you're just gonna have your mouth burn. Alright, let's claim this. Guys, why not?
Add Astro.
We're just on the right
Thank
place.
you for Add Astro.
Dispatch. Dispatch. What? Oh, I miss. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh. Forgot. Alright. Has it always been here before? I don't remember. Yeah. That's plus.